Ahoy everyone and welcome back. My name's Corny Phil and today we're playing the New Dawn map in domination mode. I'm driving out the Tier 5 American Destroyer, the Nicholas class. And right off the bat, I'm still kind of adjusting to Destroyer gameplay. It's a very different mindset from, like, say, light tanks in World of Tanks or the lighter weight tanks in War Thunder. Just given because, like, you're fast and maneuverable, but ships have a finite amount of maneuverability. You know, you're really, if somebody has a good lead on you, they're going to punish you. So unless you keep a fairly long range, it's, you take a fair amount of punishment. And also, destroyers, are less like scouts and more like ambush predators. Because destroyers probably have the highest, like, burst potential in the game, I think. Assuming you ignore, like, getting 4 Citadel hits simultaneously, destroyer torpedoes are about the most effective damage source in the game, and here I am just messing around with my torpedoes real quick. And I don't know if this is actually fact, or maybe it's just a byproduct of how I've been playing, but I tend to get a lot of Citadel penetrations on my destroyers. Now, I think what it is that I often end up very close to other ships, which is probably why I struggle at destroyers. But I've found that, at least at these lower tiers, I'm getting consistent Citadel penetrations just by kind of aiming to kind of the middle of the ship, and it's just poink, 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 like, each shell going in. I remember one time in my, I can't remember if it was, I think it was actually in my Cleveland, but it was in a similar situation where it was literally like, me and him were within, 100 yards of each other, and I cut loose a broadside, and I get 9 Citadel penetrations. Actually, no, it wasn't in my Cleveland, because my Cleveland fires 12 shells at a time. It was in a destroyer. I got 9 Citadel penetrations in a row. It's just dunk, 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 dead. So we're making our first torp run here. I'm still adjusting to the, getting used, and I popped smoke because I realized, holy crap, I'm massively outgunned. So I'm trying to swing around here and, taking some hits here, taking some fire, but really I'm trying to swing around, get my other torpedo bays online, and really just trying to be as hard a target to hit as possible, because I'm going to be honest, things can go very bad here, and I'm swinging around trying to get my torpedoes deployed. In retrospect, that was a terrible angle to deploy those torpedoes. I mean, they're just going to head to that island, but I can always hope and pray. And now I'm kind of ducking and weaving through torpedoes. I've got smoke cloud billowing out, as you can kind of see, so hopefully they're having trouble tracking me, which I'm fine with. And this game got pretty crazy as a destroyer. I mean, keep in mind, I have, 13,000 health, and some of these ships can do 5,000 damage with a decent hit at this tier, so I'm very close to death. One torpedo hit basically does me in. A couple of good barrages, particularly from the Congo or the Omahas, will probably polish me off. And I didn't comment this at the beginning, but this is one of those weird matchmaking games where the teams are unbalanced. I think the theory is that we have 2 St. Louis's and some lower tier destroyers and cruisers to theirs, and they have another carrier. But I think the So I think the teams were relatively balanced for once, and here I launch a set of torpedoes, a narrow spread and a wide spread, really just trying to hit them. In retrospect, knowing that I played through the game, I think I probably should have fired a pair of narrows, but what are you gonna do? Because I get the one hit, and sorry about that. Phone, and I think do I get a second one? Yeah, I got a second one, so decent, but not a killer. And in here, I'm just slinging torpedoes. Notice there's no friendlies over there, because it's risky to sling torpedoes into friendlies. I have team-killed people before by just not paying attention. But since I know there's no friendlies over there, it's just like, I'm just going to sling torpedoes in there and see what happens. Because occasionally you'll get lucky, and fired a little bit short there. I will say that I always fire AP in my destroyers. I've yet to see a reason to fire HE with these things. And my torpedo bays are still reloading, but I mean, this guy's dead. He's pinned. He's basically out of health. At this point, I'm just trying to put as many shells in him as I can to try to get, And here I'm actually aiming for a Citadel, and I'm pretty sure at least one of those would have been a Citadel kill. Now, if you see over there, there's a battleship coming into play. So again, just sending out torpedoes because I know those bays are going to be offline for at least a minute, so I may as well just sling them and see what happens. But I see their lone battleship, a Congo class, and if I can kill that, I've done good for my life. You know, I helped kill one cruiser, did some damage to a destroyer, shot down a few planes. If I can polish off this Congo, I will have done my role, basically. So this destroyer, the enemy destroyer, actually kind of helped me out here. By laying down that smoke cloud, it makes the Congo have a harder time seeing, and now the guy in front of me, rip, he's about to take that full spread. Yep, rip-a-roni. But that smoke screen is actually helping me out because I can't see the Congo, which I'm pretty sure means he can't see me, and it's harder to get a good bead on me. And given that I'm a destroyer, I'm not exactly slow, so I'm getting, you know, I'm able to get away. And now this is obscenely dangerous what I'm doing. Like, I'm closing to knife fight range with a battleship. And first spread goes in, I blind fired it. Second spread I've got a lock on, so narrow spread. And we're just gonna unload into him. And got time, so it's gonna come in and drop the second load of torpedoes, just making sure. And this will be the coup de grace. And again, you see the burst potential here. He's just gone. There you go. So that's a Congo-class battleship taken down by my little Nicholas class. And, you know, I'm still up and fighting. You know, I get a couple more torpedo spreads off here. Doing some hits. Just doing what I can. I mean, at this point, I'm pretty happy with my performance. So I'm willing, you know, I'm kind of, like, satisfied with where this has gone. So my torpedo bays are still loading, so I'm just trying to sling as many shells into this guy as I can. And, yeah, my torpedoes are about to come online, so I'm actually going to be able... And there's a nice Citadel hit. And again, I think as I come around this corner, I'm actually going to get him with some more Citadels. My guns are having trouble tracking because of what I'm trying to do. But see, 2 Citadels here. 2 shells in, 2 Citadels. And, what, that was a total of 5 Citadel hits there? Am I counting right? Yeah, I think that was... You see what I mean about getting Citadel hits in destroyers? I don't know if it's an accident or by design, but destroyers, I feel like they get the crit chance. And now I'm trying to run away and I just get picked off by the enemy destroyer. Not much I can do about that, but anyway, thanks for watching. This is a wild, crazy game of Destroyer on the Nicholas class, and see you next time.